In the middle of a North Miami street, Charles Kinsey tried to coax an autistic man back to a mental health center.
I was really more worried about him than myself.
You can hear Kinsey, a counselor, advising his patient. The young man in his 20s sat cross-legged while holding a white toy truck. Kinsey was unarmed, yet instinctively he kept his hands in the air.
As long as I got my hands up, they're not going to shoot me. This is what I'm thinking. They're not going to shoot me. Wow, was I wrong?
Kinsey said he heard 2 gunshots. He was hit once in his right leg.
I'm like, I still got my hands in the air. I say, no, I just got shot.
Still holding his hands in the air. Now let's see what happened with that case. So Florida's 3rd District Court of Appeal overturned a conviction for misdemeanor culpable negligence for Jonathon Aledda after determining it was invalid because prosecutors did not allow testimony during a June 2019 trial from the SWAT commander who trained him. This is what the documents show. And in a statement emailed to CNN, Florida State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle said the decision is disappointing to all who believed that this shooting incident was unnecessary and correct. The office may ask the appeals court for a rehearing. So she pointed out there that all those who believe that this shooting incident was unnecessary and incorrect, who doesn't? That's the only question. Who doesn't believe that was unnecessary and incorrect?
Oh, and it was also, they charge it as a misdemeanor. So, I mean, the cop who decided to open fire as opposed to, I don't know, doing his job and going up and saying, let me have your toy truck and making sure that the poor autistic guy was not armed, which he clearly wasn't, but instead just to go ahead and open fire. I mean, that's ridiculous. And the idea that he would just get a misdemeanor because of that, as opposed to, some sort of felony for mishandling a deadly weapon, or I mean, it's so bizarre to me. And then to have the misdemeanor overturned
It's
because
crazy.
some SWAT guy didn't get to, I mean, that's crazy.
We started a slap on the wrist and then he has to put the Band-Aid on the slap just because it's, again, and then so if you want to complain about people protesting in the streets and then some of those things turning violent, maybe you should stop doing these types of things that actually show how much you just don't care about folks' lives.